everybody! I'm Arglethump, the Nancy Drew Dude, and I'm doing the 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon! So, this is game number 26, Tomb of the Lost Queen, and this game was sort of a big change for the Nancy Drew series. We've got a much larger screen now, so now the games are all in HD. So that's kind of cool. That's actually very cool. And they also changed the interface a bit, so it's going to be closer to a touchscreen interface, although it's not a touchscreen game. Oh yeah, and they also changed the difficulty settings. It's not Junior Mode and Senior Mode, now it's Amateur Sleuth and Master Sleuth.
Uncovered an ancient tomb in the desert outside Cairo. A British expedition set off in hope of finally finding Egypt's legendary Lost Queen.
Ooh, the Lost Queen.
The expedition never returned. The explorers were lost, presumed dead. For 60 years, the grisly tale of the cursed team remained the only proof of the tomb's existence.
We have this scary intro. This is actually kind of scary. Okay. So, today Nancy's at the site. They're trying to find the Tomb of the Lost Queen. If the title of the game is to be believed, I think they've just found it. Ow, sand! Ow! Not my eye!
What's happening? It's the truth! John, are you okay?
John, buddy, are you okay? John!
Don't move.
No!
Help is on the way.
Nancy, what have I missed?
A lot, actually. The crew left after the storm. They kept talking about the old team that disappeared, and then they were gone. Oh, who cares? I'm just glad you're okay.
About that...
What?
The docs here say there's reason to believe I was attacked. Nancy, you're the only one I can trust now. I need you to be my eyes and ears until I can get out of here.
You're the only one I can trust, Nancy. I don't really trust anybody else I hired to work on this dig, but I trust you. You've got to figure out who attacked me, Nancy.
But I just came here to job shadow you. Are you sure? Will you be coming back?
As soon as they release me. Until then, keep me updated on what you're seeing. I've got some notes in my bunk area. Get caught up to speed. Keep everything you find between you and me. The less you seem to know, the safer you'll be.
Got it. I'll see if I can prove whose tomb this is and find out who attacked you.
Oh, so we don't know who the tomb belongs to. Okay.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
So yeah, one of the things they changed too is just, you know, how the start of the game worked. We don't have an opening letter, we're just kind of thrown in the middle of that. So storyline is that Professor Boyle, he's the one in charge of this dig site, and, well, he's in charge of the American team at the dig site, and he just got attacked in the middle of an excavation. This is new too, Nancy's task list.
Still haven't done
It's
that.
kind of fancy like this, and we've got a journal, so observations and suspects. This is different too, and like I said, it's sort of like a touchscreen interface in that, you know, we can pick up items from the inventory bar at the bottom. We've got our phone here. I think we still have hints. Do we still have hints via the hint hotline? I guess we do. Okay, cool. That's going to change in a little bit too. So I believe this is Nancy's bunk? This is Nancy's bunk, yeah.
Great! I could use this to translate the hieroglyphs.
Cool, so this is a book about how to read Egyptian hieroglyphics. Oh, you bet we're gonna have hieroglyphic puzzles. We're in Egypt. And hey, we've got a book from Professor Hotchkiss. So she took a break from writing about French history to write about Egyptian history. And this is the queen, the lost queen, Nefertari. Her tomb was discovered in 1904, but, well, nobody found it since. So the tomb was found, and then it got lost again. Oh, come on, tomb! Quit running around. Okay, that's an empty place. And I think this is Abdullah's bunk?
Stay out of there!
Yeah, this is Abdullah's bunk, and I think we get in trouble if we try to snoop around in there. So, let's see. This is Professor Boyle's, area.
Whoa! You cannot go back there. Hi, Nancy. Professor Boyle is gone, and I have to say this to keep things from getting awkward, but look. I'm assuming the authority in the time being.
Wait, what?
Are you sure everyone here agrees to that?
I just meant the American team, which is just you.
Okay, so this is Lily. She's also working on the dig, and she starts off by assuming all authority over Nancy.
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but can you take care of a site that's thousands of years old?
Yes.
I'll answer that for you. No, you cannot.
Is that...
You answered it for me, but you answered it incorrectly. Yes, Nancy is a good person. She will not go around destroying artifacts. And people are saying, well, maybe Hotchkiss, Professor Hotchkiss just loves queens. That's why she's always writing about queens. That makes sense. Professor Hotchkiss wishes she could be a queen. The queen of chicken wings.
Is that necessary? Do we really need someone in charge?
Yes, it is, but it shouldn't affect you all that much. I'm not going to go on a power trip or anything crazy. Trust me. I just don't want the site to fall into chaos. I'm working entirely out of Professor Boyle's playbook.
I don't know about that. I still find you a little suspicious here, Lily.
I'm looking for Professor Boyle's notes.
His notes are off limits.
He wants me to have them. Call him if you don't believe me.
I will. Trust me.
Did you know Professor Boyle was attacked? At least that's what the doctors think.
Who told you that?
He did.
Don't worry. He's probably just all turned around from the injury. There's nothing to worry about here.
Or he was attacked.
Did you see what happened to Professor Boyle?
I couldn't see a thing. I couldn't keep my eyes open for a second.
Goodbye.
Later.
It was in the middle of a sandstorm, right? Okay, so Lily's just gonna be here, lying on her bed all day long. Way to go, Lily. Well, occasionally she'll take a break from lying on her bed to boss us around, I suppose. So, can I sneak into Professor Boyle's area now? He gave me permission. He did! Hooray! Okay, so he has a lighter. And this is how Nancy got the job. She got a letter of recommendation from Franklin Rose.
Part of John's notes are missing.
Oh no!
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the rest of those notes eventually.
This game looks cool. Can we play?
Yes. The goal is to get all of your pieces off the board first. When a token reaches the last square, it's removed from the board. To move, throw the sticks. The number of light sticks determines how many spaces you move. If all 4 sticks are dark, then you get to move 5 squares.
Oh, you want me to do something?
I threw a 2. Well, what does that mean?
You can move any of your tokens to either an empty square or a square occupied by your opponent.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
If you throw a 1, 4, or 5, move a token and then throw the sticks again. If no moves are available, the player skips their turn. I've rolled a 3, so I'll move my token 3 spaces. If you land on an opponent, you swap places, sending your opponent's token back to your token starting position. If an opponent has 2 or more tokens in adjacent squares, then they've created a block. You can't swap places with a token in a block, but you can move over it. There are 5 special squares on the board, each with their own name and design. The square with the Ankh is a safe square, and the token on this square can't be swapped. All tokens must stop on the square with the bird, even if the throw would have moved them past it.
Did
They
that,
can move
Jack?
past it
Still
on the
have...
next
Hey, I did some
landing on the
stuff.
square with the water sends
So
that
this is really
token back
cool.
to the
When you
square
knock
with the Ankh.
something
The
off
last
of your
2 are
task
safe
list,
squares,
it gets
so
put to the
tokens can't
bottom.
be swapped. Let's
That's
start a game.
cool, so you don't
You
have
can
to
go
scroll
first.
through all these finished tasks in order to get to the one you want. And yeah, so this is literally all the introduction we have. I've been asked to assist a team of archaeologists searching for Egypt's lost queen. It's not an opening letter, it's that really small thing. And then that's it. Okay, so we finished playing it. Okay, so yeah, it was kind of rude of me to ignore Lily. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lily. I shouldn't have ignored you. Water. So this is a death sequence if Nancy drinks too much water. I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, Nancy has to listen to that entire lecture because she needs to see what those symbols are for a puzzle later on in the game. This is some intense gulping. Yeah. Oh, this is some good water. Whoa. Whoa. The good news, you didn't die of dehydration. The bad news, now everyone else will. That is some intense gulping, yes. Okay, so I think we have puzzles we can do this here. Yes, you die if you drink too much water. So this is a map.
This looks like a map of the site.
Map of the site. Doesn't look like there's anything we can check out here yet. Oh, I can grab that.
I bet I could translate that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there are two different types of hieroglyphs we have in this game, and this is totally not explained. So, some of the hieroglyphs are things like that, where Nancy just takes her book from her inventory and uses it, and therefore she sees, hey, that's what the translation is. So that's what some of the hieroglyphs are like. We'll see the other type of hieroglyph later. Oh good, we have that. That works. I know there's something here. We're gonna need to check one of these sites, I believe. And yeah, nothing else I can check out there. Oh, here we have a pickaxe. And a brush. Yeah, those are some tools we can pick up. And this is a puzzle.
I should try to piece the amulet back together.
Okay, so this is the... It's a picture of a cat. Yeah, now I recall. These pieces go together. Yeah. And then this piece, I can never figure out. I'm terrible at this jigsaw puzzle, but it is definitely a jigsaw puzzle. Is this the cat's tail, maybe? But here we go. Yeah, these two look like they fit together. Right? That's a cat's tail. There we go, we got it. Okay. That looks good. Oh, that's the cat's back. Yeah. Neck. I actually think I might have this solved. Wow.
There's a piece missing. I wonder where the rest of the amulet pieces were found in the tomb.
Okay, so it's found at NE32. This is a simple puzzle they give us right off the bat. NE32 is there. So we're going to actually go excavating on NE32. And I can use the pickaxe there for an Easter egg. I'm just a very destructive person. There's also more to this, right? There's also more. We've got the world's craziest amulet sorting puzzle. I guess we won't be doing that amulet sorting puzzle. Here it is. Okay, so we're gonna have a crazy amulet sorting puzzle later on. Hooray! I don't know if I'm excited, but all the way back at the end here, we have...
This is approximately where the other amulet pieces were found. I need to find the right tool to clear this away.
The brush. Hey, we have the cat amulet piece.
It's stuck.
Let's see, I need to unstick this? Pickaxe. Okay, good, and we have two bird things now. Well, that's wonderful. Let's see, no hieroglyphs here yet. There's Abdullah, so he's in charge of the,
My dictionary could help translate that.
He's in charge of the Egyptian
Never
team.
enter where?
Do not enter this area. It is cursed.
Ah, you are still here, darling.
Oh, you couldn't drag me away. But if you don't mind, I prefer Nancy.
I prefer the distinguished Dr. Raccoon. It appears neither of us is going to get what we want. So I must know, are you very brave or just very stupid?
Oh, I'm not afraid of a curse, if that's what you're getting at.
It is, but you still haven't answered my question.
Okay, so this is the distinguished Dr. Bakum.
Oh, I'm very brave.
This is something the truly brave never say.
I like how he thinks it's like, oh, brave people never say they're brave, but smart people, like me, talk about how smart and wonderful they are all the time.
What do you think about Professor Boyle?
He's lucky to be alive. It's a good thing professors have such thick skulls.
Did you two get along?
Get along? I know him. I respect his work.
Were you okay with Professor Boyle working the site with you?
No.
Why not?
When you are the best, like I am the best, no one else can ever help. No, they only get in your way.
But Professor Boyle is one of the best archaeologists working today. He wouldn't be getting in your way.
One of the best? Pfft, I am the best. That's why this site is mine.
Yeah, this guy is totally full of himself. It's pretty bad.
What's going to happen now that there's been a major injury?
Usually it means we are going to be shut down, so now we work fast.
Professor Boyle was supposedly injured by a lightning strike, but the medical reports state that he was struck in the head with a blunt instrument.
No, that can't be.
That's what he said.
This is serious.
I know. Someone attacked him.
Do not be so hasty. We don't know what happened. But it's best you be careful anyway.
I think Professor Boyle was attacked.
Do you have any evidence?
The fact that he was attacked? The doctors agree with me.
I have enough. If I'm wrong and it's an accident, then no harm done. If I just assume it was an accident and let his attacker get away with it, who knows who will get hurt next?
You are very shrewd.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I think he's trying to say I'm clever. Not as clever as he is, but still rather clever.
I bet I could translate that.
I speak that which I wish to his mummy, it becometh strong. So I say whatever I want to the mummy becomes strong. I guess. Oh, and I can't clean up this area yet? Oh, well, that's a puzzle. Later on, we'll be cleaning up that area, don't you worry. So now let's check out the final part of the tomb, the final pathway. Oh wait, this was the pathway I'd already been to. Okay, the final pathway is the one on the right. Tunnel number 3.
It looks like the red scarab is missing.
Ah, this is going to be a slider puzzle. And these are the other types of hieroglyphics.
That jackal symbol is at the beginning and end of this passage. There must be something special about it.
So, this puzzle is, it's just like that puzzle we saw at the beginning of that one. Blah, 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 blah. What is it? It's, I am the... Yeah, so remember decoding the journal in Ransom of the Seven Ships? It's just like that. It's a cryptograms challenge. So I'm just remembering from the last time I played, come ye hither in the train of Horus, and let the steps ascend. This has to be gods, right? And let the steps ascend. We are the Four of Horus.
Looks like I need to find out who the 4 sons of Horus were.
So that will be this puzzle. Once we do this, we'll come back to this. We need to get all 4 of these gods in the correct order. But we can't solve that puzzle yet. We still need to find the final scarab. And over here...
These must be the Queen's titles John mentioned in his notes. It looks like a hieroglyph appears in the bottom row when the column contains only one type of hieroglyph. I need to rearrange the pieces so the bottom reveals the hidden message.
Thank you, John's notes. So this one piece is already in place and we can't move it. So we just want to move everything away around so none of those pieces overlap. So, I mean, if the pieces overlap, like equal sign is above equal sign, so they'll overlap like that. Because if we have equal sign overlapping with half circle, it doesn't work. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So bird overlap with bird, that would make sense, right? Where can I put this one?
That's it! Now if I only knew what it meant.
I can translate it. Woo! We found a hidden passageway!
A queen is buried here. I knew it!
Great King's wife, Lady of the Two Lands, beloved of Mutt! Oh, Mutt
It's
just
still
loved her.
sealed.
It's locked! Oh no, it's locked with a puzzle.
Oops.
Oh wait, no it's not. Never mind. And it's too dark.
Too dark. I need to find something to light the way.
So Nancy is going to use the flashlight here.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
I think we found
Hey,
the
Lily.
tomb.
I've got to see this myself.
Brilliant!
Who is that?
What? Who are these people?
Magnificent.
What is this? Look at the hieroglyphs. There is something very important here.
It's the curse.
Everyone get out of here.
Oh, if I can just get this light to turn back on.
Now!
Okay, so we found the tomb, and we almost immediately get kicked out of the tomb.
That's done. That's done. Still have to do that. Still have to do that.
So let's see. I believe what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to find some oil somewhere. And I'm not remembering off the top of my head where the oil is located. Maybe I'll have to use the hint hotline. So hint hotline is not giving me any hints for puzzles yet. Well, I'll try to show it off to you at some point. Yeah, Lily's like, it's the curse. What curse? We haven't been told about the curse. Oh, and Lily, now that we found the tomb, Lily has gone back to lying on her bed all day. The oil is by the water tank. Ah, thanks everyone.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, how's it going?
What do you think of Abdullah?
Say what you want about how he behaves. He's earned it.
What?
What makes you so sure of that?
I've studied his career. He's a bit of a jerk, but let's face it, when you think of archaeology, you think of him. He's the best. A decade of dedicated study.
Okay, I guess you have a point.
Thanks. It just bothers me when people are critical of him. He's sort of a hero of mine.
No, seriously, but he's the only one who thinks he's the best. He's always saying he's the best. He said it like 5 times in our opening conversation with him. And Nancy definitely needs to have a detective bag that she brings along on every case. It just needs money, flashlights, a skeleton key, because there seem to be multiple games where she has to find a flashlight, or where she has to find money. Poor Nancy.
Do you think there's something to this curse?
I've studied curses, so look. Don't
What
make me
is
say it.
this curse?
Say what?
Yes, I do. Even reading about curses gives me the creeps.
Why are you reading about curses if they give you the creeps?
I know, it's weird. It's like if I can learn everything about curses, then maybe they won't have any control over me. I can tell that you probably don't believe in curses, so please don't make fun of me.
I'm gonna make fun of you as often as I can. Curse girl.
How can you tell I don't believe in curses?
Sorry, I'm just a bit worked up. I'm probably just being oversensitive. You're too calm. Do you know how effective curses are? They are deadly 76.42% of the time. You know what else has that fatality rating? Whitewater rafting with a hungry bear, who also has the bird flu and he's holding dynamite.
I don't know.
I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Lily just makes no sense. The only curse is being forced to spend time with you, Lily. You know, Nancy solved the captive curse and the curse of Blackmore Manor. I don't think Nancy has any reason to fear curses anymore. Like, every curse she's encountered has been a hoax. And where do those curse statistics come from? I don't know. I have no idea. I think she's just making stuff up. Although she appears to believe it. And hello, Dylan! Hello, sir.
Hello.
Not to be rude, but who are you? Why are you here?
I could ask the same of you, but I won't. I'm Dylan Carter, to answer the question you didn't ask, but probably meant to.
She just asked, who are you? That is a question she asked.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Brilliant! Well, good chat. Mustn't keep you from your duties.
What do you think of Abdullah?
He's got quite the ego, but I'm sure he deserves it.
What makes you say that?
If he didn't, no one would put up with him. History's great pioneers always tend to be a bit prickly. Sure, he's a tyrant, but he's supposed to be the best in his field.
Do you think he is?
Who knows if it's true? He's either the best or the guy who says, "I'm the best, the loudest." Unfortunately, either one of those two things works equally well. You know, he's just on the edge.
What do you mean?
He's close to being known the world over. He must have gotten a glimpse of what that would be like. I wonder what he'd do to make it over that last hurdle.
So Abdullah is almost world famous. Wow.
Why are you hanging out here outside instead of going into the tomb?
Why aren't you hanging out outside?
Because I have a job?
I'm a little busy right now.
When you come to your senses, I'll still be here. You know why England tried to take over the world?
And that is just a random segue there. Okay. Oh, you're having fun outside? Do you know why I tried to take over the world? My ancestors tried to conquer your country multiple times? Yes, yes.
Why?
Because we've got everything you need. Except for the sun. You know why we stopped trying to take over the world?
Because everyone else got sick of it?
That they did.
Is the real reason you're hanging out here because you're not cleared to actually go into the site?
I was hoping we'd be able to get over that little bump in the road before that cat got out.
See ya!
I'll be seeing ya!
Okay, so that's Dylan. That's Dylan Carter. Whoa. Wow, he is relaxing. So I know a lot of people have him in the running for hottest Nancy Drew character. I don't know. He is definitely the handsome guy stereotype right now. Let's see. I don't think Jamila is here yet, but let's go into the tomb. So we're gonna put oil
a lamp.
here.
Great. I just need to find a way to get it working.
And where was that lighter? Here it is.
I wonder if I could find a way to light the entire room.
Yeah, seriously, this guy's literally hot. I mean, he's outside all day in the sun. My goodness. Oh, one of these puzzles again. Okay. Speaking of Ransom of the Seven Ships. Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna have to try to get a light to go up here. Oh, okay. That's not good. This puzzle would be less of a pain if I could see every single one of these things at the same time. Gosh. Yeah, Now that just spins it around in a circle. Oh, that just does nothing. That does nothing. Yeah, no, I guess we have to do that. So light around here. Yeah, okay, this is down and around. Oh. Okay, where's the light go? The light goes here. Down there. That doesn't work. Then light goes over here. I'm I'm gonna see if this is a puzzle I can use the hint hotline for. Multiple hints. How do more hints appear? But the hint hotline, hint hotline. I need help with this puzzle. I seriously do. I'm dying on this puzzle hint hotline. Circular. I mean, this is not... Okay, down.
Let there be lamp.
Got it. Okay. Oh. Hint hotline, you were supposed to help me.
Okay, way too heavy. If I could make some sort of lever, I bet I could use that hole and open the coffin.
Oh no.
What was that? It sounds like it came from the entrance.
I'm just really surprised that Nancy can't get somebody to help here. You think somebody else would be interested
like something
in
is missing.
examining this tomb
It looks like
room?
something is missing.
Right, this sounds like a really good, interesting, important room, right? But after Nancy opens it the one time, nobody else expresses any interest in coming here.
Not strong enough. I need something else, too.
Oh yeah, and that's a convenient crash, because guess what crashed? The lever to open up the tomb. And this is going to be...
My dictionary could help
this is going to be the
translate
curse.
that.
I think this is the curse.
That's not good. Now I have to know what the rest says.
Everybody who'd been in this place are wretches. There's no remedy for them because I know their names. This is the taste of death. Darkness shall conceal them. Shidizo, bizizo, vizo, medizo, idizo. As for the one who something the seal. Broke the seal? As for the one who broke the seal, something of death awaits you. Oh no. Agonies of death, right? The agonies of death.
That's not good.
Yeah, Nancy throws the dictionary at the wall and it's magically translated. So, there's a curse. Whoever broke the seal, that's me. I am going to suffer the agonies of death. Oh no! It's the curse! Lady of Terror, Sovereign Lady, Mistress of Destruction. So, what was that random crash? Abdullah, are you here to tell me what that crash is? Actually, what's this? Can I take a look at this? Steal your stuff. I'm stealing your shovel, Abdullah. Don't mind, I'm just gonna steal it. Yeah, so this is what crashed. The scaffolding. Oh no. Oh, and I can pick up that piece of wood from the scaffolding. Very cool. Actually, I'll talk to Abdullah after opening this tomb. I want to open this tomb. It's gonna be a cool tomb, right? What's inside? Okay, sturdy board. Spears, go.
It won't budge. Must be locked. I need to figure out what these symbols mean before I do anything.
I'll quick translate this.
I need to figure out what this means.
The procession of gods begins to reveal. Seek them out under the protection of the heavens. So we need to go very high up and
I need to get the
solve this
correct
puzzle.
gods to their proper locations.
Yeah, we can't solve this puzzle yet because we don't know what the proper locations are. I think it's necessary for us to solve, you know, this complicated puzzle first. So, before we can solve that complicated puzzle, we need to talk to Jamila.
The sandstorm did not scare you away.
It'll take more than a little sandstorm to get me to leave.
Shh! Do not tempt the Anunnaki.
The what?
I should not have even spoken their name. Disregard that. I didn't mean to say Anunnaki. Oh, blast! I said it again, didn't I? I'm Jamila, by the way. But if anyone asks, you haven't seen me.
Why are you here?
Well, I can't exactly be there, now can I? That would make no sense.
So this is Jamila, the alien lady. She is obsessed with aliens, and for some reason she's allowed on this dig site.
Are you worried about the curse?
Who could be worried about a curse at a time like this?
A time like what?
The Makers. The original architects. They're watching.
Who are you talking about?
Nancy, they can't hear you. You do not have to pretend.
I'm not pretending. What are you talking about?
How could you not know? This is the cradle of civilization.
Right?
Here we were born. And like all infants, this is where we were taught.
Taught what?
To be human. We didn't just figure that out. But for millennia we lived in caves, terrified of the very earth, of fire and wind and lightning. We cowered and dug down into the earth. But one thing of all humans, we are curious. One night, our ancestors saw the sky catch fire, and the brave ones left their caves and walked into the light. And there they met the teachers.
I don't follow.
They brought us to the next level of consciousness, and in return we built them the pyramids.
Yep, okay, so aliens turned us into humans, and then we gave them the pyramids. Right.
I'm not so sure I agree with you on this one. If aliens built the pyramids, why were human leaders buried inside?
They were not just rulers on Earth. They were the chosen, the favorite of the Anunnaki.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, it would work better if Jamila got a proper introduction rather than, here's just a random weird woman standing around. Okay, deal with it.
If we built the pyramids for the aliens, why did they all just leave?
Oh, they didn't leave. They're all around us. Do you want me to call them?
No.
Oh, well, that's a shame. They're an amazing sight. They're slender and tall and have the most gorgeous, glowing, luminescent fangs.
When did you become so interested in aliens?
Sunny June. I took his Are You Alien or Ali Out course. Changed my life. Did you know that aliens were there at every major human milestone, with the exception of the moon landing?
All right, I'll bite. Why?
Because it was a rude thing to do, and they wanted no part of it.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, that's it for Jamila. She might be weird and crazy, or she might be faking it. I'm not sure. In any case, she's just hanging around looking at this wall all day long.
Back so soon?
Let's ask about Sunny June, though, actually.
Who is Sunny June? I've seen his name everywhere, but we've never met.
I can't explain it all to you, not now. He's special. He's met them.
Met whom?
You don't make this easy, do you?
To be fair, neither do you.
True. The Anunnaki. He's spoken to them. He knows that they're on their way.
So, Sunny is also talking to aliens. Great!
I'm still not a believer.
But look around! This temple is proof. There is no way all of this could have been built without their help.
All those things seem like human accomplishments to me.
As they were designed to look. But I had hoped that you could see the strings, and not just the puppet.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so yes. Definitely strange dialogue with Jamila. Okay, so, now let's talk to Abdullah.
Yes?
That was a close call with the scaffolding.
I've seen worse. 20 years ago, we were in a tomb, a minor site. A guide, much like your boy Dylan, kicked over a support beam and crash! It all came down. 7 of us, trapped under stones, big as automobiles.
What happened?
5 of us were eventually pulled out.
What happened to the other 2?
What do you think happened?
Do you think this has anything to do with the curse?
Does it matter?
I guess it doesn't matter to those 2 people, but, I mean, I don't know. Do you believe in the curse?
Do you believe in the curse?
Of course.
Really? Then aren't you worried about being here?
No. I am Abdullah Bakum. Curses have no power over me.
What makes you so sure of that?
I'm still alive. Many men cannot say the same thing. The true power of a curse, it lives here.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
The curse of Antifi warns, any man who enters my tomb, I will cast the fear of myself into him. I went into that tomb.
And
I knew the fear of Antifi. A curse, when it has you, is like a strange sickness, a fever, and it never goes away.
But I thought you didn't believe in curses.
No, I said curses have no effect on me. I am strong. Everyone else is a different story. Look at Lily and see what I mean.
Yeah, Lily is definitely shaken up by the curse, and yeah, we could talk to him about a gajillion things. I think we need to talk to him about Jamila, though.
What do you think of Jamila?
What is to think? She believes aliens built the pyramids. She is a waste of my time.
So I take it you don't believe in aliens?
Let me stop you there.
Normally when people say that, they have more to say.
I do not. If you do not have enough faith in humans to believe that we invented pushing, dragging, and lifting without the help of aliens, you are terminally wrong and incredibly stupid. We will never agree on anything.
Are you okay with her staying here?
No. Get out of my sight!
You do not own this temple!
Leave now, or I will remove you myself!
I'd like to see you try.
She sure seems determined to stay.
Okay, and so he tries to kick her out of the site, but for some reason he can't exactly do that. He was able to kick Dylan off the site, but he can't kick Jamila off. I don't know, maybe she's got secret government contacts.
I bet I could translate that. Why doesn't this area translate?
Oh no, we've got
I
another
need to translate
translation
the
puzzle.
hieroglyphs.
So it helps if you remember what the symbols are, like slug, this, and cat are THE. So they'll show up pretty often.
Nefertari! Could this be true?
So, this is the Tomb of Nefertari. Yeah, does Jamila have any
I bet I could translate
authority
that.
here? That's a good question. Maybe Jamila just ignores him and doesn't really listen, and that's that. So, after he kicks Jamila out, I believe something is left behind. It's the red scarab. So, with that happening, we can solve the red scarab puzzle and the puzzle
Maybe
attached
the
to
color has something to do with the solution.
it. Ooh, don't we get an Easter egg if we get a piece in all four corners? Oh, yeah! Woo! Yeah, Nancy figured out the hieroglyphics in, what, less than a minute? Abdullah stares at the wall in confusion for hours? Yeah, that's him, alright. So let's see, to get this piece into place, we could just move it right. Here we go. Yeah, so how are we gonna get these other two pieces into place? Gosh. Okay, got it. I'll move this up, these two up, that one left. So that way it goes like this. Slide down, and then we slide you around. Oh no! Okay, so black and white are mixed up. Those colors are mixed up. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So just do the same... Yeah, just do the same trick, but backwards? Ah, messed up there. Sorry about that. Gosh, I've totally forgotten what I just did. Okay, come on, let's see. I get green into place. Then I get black into place. I can move that like this. Actually, I'm gonna have to move around like this to get red into place. Here we go. Down and around.
I should look around for a clue to solve this.
I found the clue to solve this. I did. Really, I did. How do I back away from this puzzle? There we go. So first we need to grab those jars, and this is not the right area at all in the slightest. Really? Why am I so terrible at this? Navigation. Run, run, run.
Nancy, what's been going on?
I opened the sarcophagus.
You did?
Oh, I didn't expect you to be so excited. I doubt it has anything to do with the Anunnaki.
You never know. I'll have to see this room myself.
Oh, we can get rid of her whenever we want. Nice.
Can't open it. It's locked.
Ooh, this puzzle, okay.
I need to open this.
I'm not sure if the game will accept it if I haven't seen the clue, but this is the solution. Oh, yeah. Okay, the game accepts it, even if I didn't really see Sunny
I wonder what
June's
these
clue.
mean.
So this is a thing. Sunny June's book, Visitors from the Sky. This is proof. We've got aliens. Now, you might say, oh, what if humans built it? No, no, no. Humans couldn't have built it. It was the Anunnaki. The true purpose of the pyramids is to act as landing markers for the Anunnaki's return. Somebody's pointing out.
Why would an alien expert need an archaeology textbook?
She's in Egypt. Of course she would have one. But yeah, Abdullah's like, get out! You can't be here! And she just goes to another part of the tomb. Okay, so that's part of the amulet puzzle. And I think that's it. So here in the tomb we need these canopic jars. We're just gonna rob the site. Beautiful. So those are the 4 sons of Horus, and we're gonna have to put them here for the Horus puzzle. And I believe what we're supposed to do, we might...
fits. Now what exactly does it do?
We might even get to use the hint hotline for this. How do I put this here? You need to find the missing pieces first. So the God's Lock, how do I open it? The hieroglyphs you decoded on the coffin contain the secret. So basically what you do is if you need a further hint is going to appear a couple of minutes or so. I don't know how many minutes or how long it takes before a hint appears, but I do know that the hints appear after a certain amount of time. So the solution is something like this. We need to get the 4 pieces in the right spots, and then we need to rotate them correctly.
Whoa! What just happened? I should see if I broke something.
They're connected to the pillars outside, actually.
Is it my imagination, or did the columns move?
So what you want to do is make the columns go like that. I can solve this puzzle legitimately, actually. Let's solve this puzzle legitimately. We want them to be up, down, left, right. Okay, so what one is the eagle? I can tell spinning around is already going to be a pain. So is the eagle the leftmost one, or is the eagle this one? I think the eagle's this one, number 2. Number 2. So that's going to be number 2. We want number 2 in the number 2 spot, not the number 1 spot. Yeah, there we go. So that's the number 1 spot, though. So obviously we don't want that. So is it going to have to be like this?
Hi, Nancy.
Ah, wrong way.
See ya!
Goodbye.
Okay, that's number 2. So now we want to get this the dog down, and then the other dog up. I just said dog like twice, right? Yeah, I mean this puzzle's okay. It's just all that backtracking is kind of a pain. Okay, so that controls the leftmost column there, it looks like. So, okay, change of plans. I'm just going to cheat through this puzzle. The solution is this.
Got it.
Yeah, but that's how you would solve the puzzle. Figure out which column works with each thing, and we fixed the pyramid puzzle pieces.
Did you see that?
Are you talking about the columns?
Yeah, that was
There was
me.
something about this site that didn't add up. This is unheard of. The technology required to move the columns.
Maybe aliens were involved.
Very cute.
Ha 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 ha.
What do you know about Lily?
I've seen many like her.
What does that mean?
Ambitious, young, smart. The ones like that, they achieve. Or they flame out in a big...
That seems... dramatic.
The world moves on the back of dramatic lives. I do not think this is a good thing. Lily, she is like a spinning top. She stands straight, but the slightest nudge, she will go ping, flying off in a crazy direction. I do not trust her.
Then why did you choose her to be part of the dig?
Someone I fully trust would never be able to surprise me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I still don't understand why you would want Lily to work with you.
She is smart, and her downfall is being too ambitious. She is so much like me, I'd be a hypocrite to not like her.
Okay, so she's angry and mean and full of herself the entire time. Okay, that makes sense now. They're best buddies. They have formed an I'm a Terrible Person club, and they didn't invite anybody else to their club because, well, they're terrible people.
Do you know Dylan?
I know of him.
You do? So he has a reputation?
He is a very popular guide, for whatever that is worth. I do not like guides. They distort history and turn the other way, as sticky-fingered tourists steal every bit of Egypt they can find.
That seems a little harsh.
Not harsh enough. Every tourist thinks, what will it hurt? I'll just take one small piece of the pyramids. And they come, by the millions they come. And bit by bit they smuggle our history back in their luggage. They're worse than the museums.
Do you think international teams have stolen artifacts from Egypt?
No, I do not think. I know.
You don't seem very happy to have Dylan here.
Good. I'm glad you noticed. If this were my site, like it should be, he'd be out on the sand with his hat in his hand, trying to catch a ride back to Cairo. And he would never find one, because there is no street.
Ha! I win.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Okay.
I bet I could translate that.
So, now Nancy's just gonna go jumping across here. Jump, jump, jump. Oh! Oh. Yeah, I kind of like this game. I like the puzzles. You know me, I'm a big fan of puzzles, so the puzzle-heavy games are definitely games I like. I can understand people complaining, you know, if you rather have the characters. You know, we've got minor problems with the characters, like Abdullah's just full of himself. And what's this? Oh, that's
This
the thing.
looks important.
This does not look important at all. What? Yeah, because, I mean, I've already pointed out, like, Jamila just seems kind of strange.
You have no idea what you are doing! You have no idea what damage you have done!
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You didn't know! Ignorance is not an excuse! It is the problem! You are off the site!
Please, I will never even come near your work again.
That is right you won't! You don't deserve to be here! Have the dignity to admit it!
I'll help. I promise. Please, I'll do anything to stay.
When the transport comes, you get on it! You are taking up space that a good student could be using! I want nothing to do with you! You will never have a career! Just leave!
So, yeah, like, Abdullah just yelling at Lily. She did something to make him mad. I don't know what, but Nancy will just, and nobody notices Nancy jumping across these pillars. It's amazing Nancy managed to make that jump without falling. I probably would have died.
Yes?
So let's see if we can actually have that. Is there a conversation? Do we actually follow up on why he was yelling at Lily?
Why are you so hard on Lily?
It sounds so cruel, right? I am not her friend. I am her proving ground. If she survives me, no one will ever stop her. Not ever. If she does not, then she does not have what it takes to begin with. May you be so lucky as to have a mentor who pushes you.
Still, you could be nicer.
I learned to swim fast, not because I was taught well, but because there were crocodiles in the river.
Yes.
I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Yeah, so why was he yelling at her? I don't know. Maybe we could ask her, hey, why was Abdullah just screaming his guts out at you, Lily?
Nancy, things are moving. I heard the pillars moving. This place is seriously messed up.
That was me.
I noticed that, but I don't think we're in any danger.
And you're basing this on what? Previous experience?
Call it a hunch.
At this point, I'd rather call it a day. I need to calm down. This is a huge opportunity and probably not a death trap. Right?
Right. I have to admit, I overheard that argument between you and Abdullah. Are you okay?
You did? What did you hear?
I'm not sure, really. It just sounded pretty bad.
It was. He can be rough to work with, but he's the best. I just have to get better and not make such stupid mistakes all the time.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, I need your help sorting amulets. This has always been the thing I've been worst at. Please say you'll help. I'll help you out whenever you need it, I promise.
But no, why was he angry at you? That's what I want to know.
Maybe later.
That's okay. I'll figure it out myself eventually.
Oh, I think we have to do this. Fine.
Abdullah seems really harsh.
That's just how he is. I knew what I was setting myself up for when I came here.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah, seriously, Lily, that's your job. Do your job. Don't make Nancy do your job for you just because your boss yelled at you. Yeah, okay, so that's Abdullah's teaching strategy. Be as mean to the students as possible, and that way they'll learn to fend for themselves. They'll be as independent as possible because they'll be trying to avoid you all the time. I guess that's a good strategy sometimes. Like, I mean, as a parent, I know that's sometimes what you have to do with the kids. Like, you know, there are definitely times where your kid will say, could you please do this for me, Daddy? And the correct answer is, no, you need to learn how to do this for yourself. I can't do everything for you your entire life. And then also there are times where it's like, well, it's way too hard for you. It's unreasonable to expect you to be able to do this on your own. So, you know, yes, I will help you out. And then there are times when the thing is, okay, well, I'll get you started, but I won't actually do it for you. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, Parenting 101 from Arglefump. Yeah. Okay, so crocodile over here. Okay, so we want to get those birds, and then now we needed this blue bird, and then there was a cat. And we're gonna have to go back to that picture. Okay, we need the Scarab, and it's not a dog thing, though. It's not a dog thing. What is it if it's not a dog thing? It's the Anubis? Yeah, maybe. So that was kind of a cool puzzle. I liked it.
Another coffin, and it's locked. Ancient Egyptians did not mess around.
Oh man, this is a rough one. Okay, so I'm
This
gonna
could
quick
be about the
translate
Queen's
this.
children.
So the Queen's children and that piece of paper kind of had notes, beloved of Hathor, and then mistress. Those
These
are
must
for this
represent
puzzle.
Nefertari's children. Maybe if I knew more about them, I could open this.
So what we need to do is call Professor Hotchkiss, and she'll tell us more about a jackal. Yeah, that's what we call it. Yeah, we can go with that word. So Professor Hotchkiss will tell us how to do that.
I need to sort these amulets by type.
Amulet type sorting. I don't like this puzzle. What you're supposed to do is go through all the books to figure out the clues. We've got various books. Well, as you can see, we do have many books in Nancy's inventory. So I'm just going to sort all these things here because I've got the solution written down. And then we're going to we need to call Team Hotchkiss. We need to call Professor Hotchkiss. High five, Team Hotchkiss. So the golden fly here, and then purple one here, and then this one here, and then froggy here.
I'm missing one. I'd better check that out.
Guardian of the Dead.
Someone cut the tent. I need to fully investigate this area.
Someone stole an amulet. Woo! Oh no! I cheer, hooray! Someone stole an amulet, and then I realize, wait, that's really, really bad news. No. Why would somebody steal an amulet? I think we need to go to the amulet tent. This angle.
If you wanted to sneak something out of the tent without anyone seeing you, this would be the perfect spot to do it. If I had the right tool, I bet I could see if the thief left anything behind.
So did the thief leave anything behind? And this is just a random puzzle. This is just
What's
dig
this?
until you find something.
What's this mean?
Would pay an additional 15,800 pounds for a pristine jackal amulet? Well, now we know why that amulet was stolen. Lots of money. Very, very valuable. And hey, Dylan, let's have a bit of a chat.
I've got something for you.
What's that?
Proof that space girl is Batty. I saw her creeping around and she dropped this. Here.
Oh, is that euro instead of pounds? I could be wrong.
It looks like some sort of code.
Ooh, you're generous. I call it the maniacal screed of a madman. Or is it mad woman? Why is madness gender specific to men?
Yeah, you tell me.
I like you. Let's shake the dust off this small-time tomb off our boots and see the world together.
Can I keep this?
Yes, but you have to promise me that if it starts making sense, you'll call a psychologist immediately and schedule yourself in for a full workover. You would have had fun seeing the world with me. Admit it.
Oh, he wants to run away with Nancy and they can explore the world together.
What do you think about Jamila's alien theories?
Not much. Subject change. Do you happen to know how a bloke like me might impress that cantankerous old curmudgeon down below?
You mean Abdullah, right?
I very much hope there isn't another one.
I imagine he responds to people talking about archaeology.
Brilliant. I'll do that. Thanks, Nancy.
What do you do exactly?
As a tour guide, I show the world to those who want to see it. It's the best job on the planet, next to lion tamer or astronaut.
Where do you give tours?
All throughout Egypt.
That sounds like a fantastic job, but why aren't you leading a tour now?
It's getting very competitive these days. I need every advantage I can get. That's why I'm here. To be perfectly on the level, I have to be.
Since you're a tour guide, can you give me any information about Egypt I might need to know?
Sure, here.
Oh, and this is very good for that puzzle too, yeah. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Why are you so sure the public would want to tour this site?
Surely you've heard of
The curse.
I have. Do you believe in it?
Of course I do.
But since you're here, you must not be worried about being cursed yourself.
I've been gloriously unlucky my whole life. I don't think a curse could make things much worse.
Where exactly did you come from?
What do you mean?
We're in the middle of nowhere. You couldn't have just walked here.
Oh, I caught a ride with some traders, if you must know. Nasty customers, but they knew the way.
This site is new. How did they just know the way? It's not on any map.
I don't know. They just did, I guess.
What can you tell me about these guys? What did they look like? What language did they speak?
Nancy, I'm starting to think it might not be so smart to talk about this. For you or for me. Drop it. Don't bring it up again.
Oh no, the hot guy has secrets!
What do you think of Jamila?
Is she for real? Because, wow, I've met some nutters in my life, but that girl belongs in a museum herself, with a little tag that reads, Insanus Totalis.
You're being a little harsh.
If it makes you feel better, I can pretend she's not insane, but then we'd both be living a lie.
I'd better get going.
Come back anytime.
Okay, well, we're doing a lot of things. So these are
I
the
think
notes.
these letters will create words below.
So this is the thing from Jamila's bag, plus the thing that Dylan just gave us. So I think, like, Temple, T-E-M-P-L-E. I don't see this. Canopic, the canopic jars. And this is Amulet. I don't see what this one is. Upper. And then slumber, maybe? Yeah, or maybe birds. It could be birds. Yeah, so slumber are birds. Not quite sure which one yet. Mummy. That's gotta be a mummy. And lines? I don't know what that one would be. This is a very tough one, isn't it? Okay, treasure. Burial pharaoh. Offer petal? No, that can't be it. Nacron, that was one of the weird ones. Scarab? Oh, I don't have a C, though. Okay, so here we kind of run out of things. It's like, okay, what would the B be? Well, this, if a B's there, it spells embalm. Okay, somebody says it's not Nacron. Somebody says it's Natron. So maybe that helps, because that makes this one Scarab. Yeah, that works. But then, how do I get S and N?
That's not it. Wait, maybe if I look at the first letter of each word and see if that says anything.
Oh wow, I was just gonna guess. It's
Let's see
like,
what this spells out.
Nancy's solving puzzles for me. Okay, so I was gonna do S and N, and if that didn't work, I was gonna do N and then S. So I like this puzzle too. Cat, blue, tomb, and then opens.
I need to figure out what this means.
Blue cat opens tomb.
Blue cat opens tomb. I should look around for something like that.
So, we need to find the blue cat that opens the tomb. And can we call Professor Hotchkiss? Yes! We need to ask about Nefertari's daughter. Nefertari's daughters?
Here?
Children!
It's
I
Nancy
think we have
Drew.
the boys and the
Oh,
girls.
Francine, dear, I'm so glad you called. I've been having the most infuriating problem with my internet.
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh, you young people are so refreshing, always in search of new identities. The problem is that I downloaded this program called Weather Monkey. At my age, it's important that I keep abreast of all meteorological developments. But now I'm starting a new book, and I can't focus on my work because the Weather Monkey keeps yelling the weather at me.
Maybe you should uninstall it?
I will do no such thing. That would be tantamount to murder.
Maybe turn it down?
Brilliant and fantastic. Oh, yes, Samantha, you are a ticket. I would love to help you, but how do I know you again?
Nancy Drew. We've met a few times.
Aha, now I remember you. If life were a good book, you'd be my favorite reoccurring character.
I'm in Egypt, and I need your help.
Egypt? Well, why didn't you say that instead of chattering away about my internet problems?
I don't know how to respond to that. I read your book, and I thought maybe you could help.
You found my book while you were in Egypt. The serendipity is as delectable as Chateaubriand smothered in lavender lemon juice. I am at your disposal.
I didn't exactly find it. You sent it to me. You even signed it.
Oh dear, I sign and send lots of things.
Do you know anything about Nefertari's children?
Of course I do.
Can you tell me their names?
Yes, it's best we start with the boys.
Sure.
There's among her Kepchef, meaning among is with his strong arm.
How do I spell that?
Oh dear, you get a piece of paper and a pen and you write down whatever you like for the next 5 minutes. Paul Ray Hare Wenemeth. Ray is with his strong arm. Mary, beloved of Ray. Miriatum, beloved of Atum. Oh, these names! The best part about ancient Egyptian names is that there are no ancient Egyptians around to correct your pronunciation. Oh, come back when you're ready for the girls.
Can you tell me the names of Nefertari's daughters?
I need you to do some searching for me. I've decided to restart my book project. Can
Oh.
you gather some information for me?
If it means you'll tell me the daughters' names, then sure.
Great! Who is above all the doors in the main antechamber?
I don't know. Let's go with this one.
Nephthys.
Thank you.
I'm ready for the daughters' names now.
Merit Amen, the beloved of Amen.
Got it.
Henatawi, the mistress of two lands.
Okay.
Nebatawi, the lady of two lands. So it seems favoritism isn't a modern invention.
And the children were mentioned in order, from oldest to youngest, right?
Yes.
Perfect, thanks.
I'll catch you later.
Hotchkiss out.
So yes, kind of a long phone conversation. We could call Bess, too. And John, so we can also have equally long phone conversations with those characters. It's not just Hotchkiss. However, I want to solve this puzzle.
Time to
so-
use what I've learned about Nefertari's children and hieroglyphs to figure out the order.
Yay! Okay. So I think it's gonna be this one. That creepy looking one, and then it's gonna be a slug. Where's our slug friend? And then that's going to be that.
Got it. This must be Amun-her-Kepherchef.
Ah, yes, Amun-her-Kepherchef. Of course, I should have recognized it.
This is Hanutawi.
Let's see. And then this is going to be the exclamation point.
And this must be Nebatawi.
Yes, this puzzle is, I mean, it's a good puzzle, it's just difficult. Just like the other puzzle, it involves putting a lot, just like the amulet sorting puzzle, we're putting together several books, several different book sources, in order to figure it out.
This is Pareherwenemef.
I have no idea how she can pronounce those words. Okay. Getting closer.
This must be Merit Amun. This is Mariatum. You must be Merrier.
And that's it.
It's empty. Wait, what are those? I need to piece these together.
So this is a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, did you solve the puzzle? Great! You get another puzzle! Woo! See, I think the letters go like that? We want them to be facing the correct direction, obviously. Those two go together, right? They have to go together. I think those are facing the correct direction, too. And then getting anything else together is going to take me forever, isn't it? Okay, these two. There we go. Let's see, this piece has a jagged edge, so do we have anything with a jagged edge similar to it? This? Come on, jagged edges go together. Okay, so now I've got a couple of pieces which are big chunks together. That's upside down. let's see. Do these pieces go right and left of each other? Like that? Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with these pieces. Whew! Wow, this is an obnoxious puzzle, isn't it? Okay, come on. Some of you have to fit together at some point. Oh, no, 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 I didn't mean to back away from the puzzle. Yeah, and when you're on a senior mode, it's the same puzzle, same solution, just more pieces. Oh! I think I got something into place. I heard the sound of things going into place, right? That's what that sound was? Does this piece go on the left of any of these other pieces? I don't know. Ooh, these two look like they go together, right? Or they don't? Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna be my entire video. Let's try to move pieces around. Let's see. Where does this big piece go? There we go. Okay, that big piece goes up there. That piece goes there. That piece goes there. Great. Finally, some progress. Yep. That was it. That was all we needed. We just needed that one little thing to trigger all the other pieces easily falling
now
in
to
place.
Figure out what this says.
Woo! Quick translate.
There's another tomb in here. I need to figure out how to open it.
On the wings of rebirth from a treasured companion, the path is open, they circle in a slide. So what we need to do is, we need to find the skeleton. I mean, we find this snake thing to open that area. That's what we need to do. So let's go forward over here.
It's a blue cat, just like in Jamila's notes. I need to clear this stuff away from it. Almost clear. All clear. It looks like something is supposed to be placed here.
So something's supposed to be placed here. It's supposed to be a cat. Well, I don't think we actually fixed the cat Scarab. So let's do that here.
No, this was not supposed to happen.
I'd better listen.
No, I never agreed to this. No one was supposed to be hurt. Absolutely not.
What is Jamila up to?
Secret phone calls, Jamila. Jeez.
Got it.
Yay, so now we have the amulet, and Nancy, I guess, magically glues it back together when nobody was paying attention. So now we can get into the lost tomb. And suddenly, Dylan!
I've got this. Can't let you go first. You never know what dangers lie beyond. Blast! It's absolutely black as pitch in here. Pass me a torch, would you? Never mind. I've got something here.
Oh, this puzzle.
Are you okay?
Could you just shift it a bit so you can get the pressure off?
If I can remove some of the pressure, I may be able to buy you some time.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Nancy takes time to explain the puzzle.
Yes!
Okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
forces. So yeah, we're gonna see that a lot.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes! Yes, that's it! That's better!
Okay, that one almost fell, but I
Yes!
think I caught it.
Yes, that's it! That's better! No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
So, yeah, you just need to be, lucky when you, pull these things off.
Yes!
And
If
hope
you
you
keep
get
doing
ones
things
that
like that, I
don't
won't
kill him.
die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Ah! Yes! No, not like that! Not like that!
I know.
That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
Yeah, this is just not fair. Okay.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
So zigzag motion could be the best way of trying to do this.
Oh, that's it. That's better. No, not like that.
No,
Not like that. That's
oh,
wrong.
zigzag was working
Ah!
great.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Okay, I'll try again. Too bad Nancy doesn't have her hint hotline to help
Yes!
here.
If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that. Not like
Oh
that.
no, zigzag!
That's wrong. Ah! Oh!
Oh. Is there an actual solution? Yes, there should be an actual solution, but no, I think it's just sort of random each time.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
Because you
If
might have
I
seen
can
that
remove
sometimes
5 more of
this
these
rock,
rocks, you should be okay.
sometimes that rock can be removed, and other times
Yes!
it just can't.
Yes, that's it!
It
That's
looks like
better!
the top 3 are pretty good about being that way.
Yeah! Oh, that's it! That's... No, not like that! Not like that!
And then that
That's
rock
wrong!
apparently died.
Ah! Oh!
Okay, we'll try more.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes! Yes, that's it! No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Oh! Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yeah! Oh, that's it! That's better! No, not like that! Not like
Oh,
that!
yeah,
That's
and so
wrong!
you see, yeah, like I said,
Ah!
the upper right
Oh!
one sometimes works, and then sometimes it doesn't.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Zigzags working here. Yes, okay. What should I do now? What should the final rock be? Top right or top left? What do you think? Let's go with I'll let you people in the chat decide. It looks like I just need to remove one more. Okay, somebody says top left. Let's go.
No, not like that! Not like that!
Oh!
That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
Terrible. 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 Okay. We'll try that solution again, though. That
Yes!
seemed to work
If you
pretty
keep doing
well.
things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
So I was doing zigzag here.
No, not like that!
No,
not like
no.
that!
Oh, no!
That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
The puzzle has 7 solutions.
Yes!
And
If
the
you
game
keep doing
randomly
things like that, I
switches
won't
between
die!
them.
If
Okay.
I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Ah! Yes! No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
I just don't. Don't know what we're doing. Oh my. Try making the sides symmetrical.
Yes!
Well,
if you
that
keep
doesn't
doing
work
things
if
like
I
that, I
go for
won't
this
die!
zigzag solution.
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Ah! Yes!
Bottom left?
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong!
No!
Oh!
Yeah, bottom left wasn't working there. So this is just terrible.
Yes! If you keep doing things like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
No, not like that! Not like that! That's wrong! Ah! Oh!
Yeah, I'm trying the zigzag motion. It is just not working.
Yes!
I am already
if you
hating
keep doing
this
things
puzzle.
like that, I won't die!
If I can remove 5 more of these rocks, you should be okay.
Yes! Yes, that's it! That's better!
Oh no.
Yes! Yes, that's it! That's better!
One more, but what could it be? Remove the rock. This one?
That should hold.
Yeah!
Stay still. I'm going to find you
That's
some help.
it!
It's okay! Everything's fine! Ow! Never mind! Everything's a problem! Call the hospital!
We did it. We did it.
It took the
Hooray!
rescue team a while to get through the collapse, but they finally got Dylan out. He looked pretty bad. I hope he's going to be okay.
I'm sure he will be, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I know, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
Nancy, you don't need to stay. I can make some calls to Kingston. We can get you out of there if you're worried.
No, I'm fine.
Think it over. I'm the one who should be there, and I'm not. And as much as I care about keeping this site safe, it's not worth putting you in danger.
I'll be fine, I promise.
Okay. If you change your mind, call me immediately.
I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Okay, we do need to talk to Dylan, I guess.
That's still have to do. Did that?
What is on
That's
Nancy's
check,
list that
check.
that still needs to be done?
That's check. Can't check
Yeah,
that.
I've done
check,
everything.
Did that,
Okay,
check,
good
did that.
job. Go,
did
Nancy.
That's done. Haven't check. Still haven't check.
So we need to talk to
Haven't
Dylan.
done that.
We need
Can't
to find...
check that off. Still
Well, we
check.
need to explore this new area. I don't know if we have Dylan's phone number. We do? Okay, cool. We do.
Oh.
Dylan? Is that you? Are you okay?
No.
I'm sorry. I hope you're not too badly hurt.
I'm in traction. That's pretty bad, by the way.
I can imagine.
Traction is bad. Just a little FYI. Courtesy of me.
You sound a bit scrambled.
A truckload of rocks will do that. Amazing fact. Courtesy of Dylan.
Should I let you sleep?
No. They think I'll die if I fall asleep. So I can't do that yet. I'll be fine though. Unless I fall asleep in the next 8 hours, and if that happens, all the way dead.
Oh, well, don't do that.
It is impressive how much your body dislikes having a few tons of stone dropped on top of it. Listen, very fortunate that I called you.
Actually, I called you.
No, I don't think so. Maybe your phone is backwards. Listen, I need to tell you something very important.
Okay.
When I was lying there, under all that stone, I heard a voice. A woman's voice.
What was it saying?
Something in an old language I've never heard before. Something ancient and creepy. That tomb is cursed. I'm sure of it.
Are you sure it wasn't just something you imagined?
I know I'm all turned around, but I know what I heard. Even if they would let me sleep, I couldn't. Every time I close my eyes, I hear it. You need to leave.
I need you to try to remember. Is there anything else at the site that seemed strange?
I don't know if my memory could be trusted right now, but I do remember something strange about Jamila and that weird bag of hers.
Strange? How?
1 second, it would be empty, and then she'd reach down into it and pull something out. It was like a really bad magic trick.
And that will be a puzzle. We need to search Jamila's bag again. Oh, that got added to my task list. Hooray!
The jackal amulet is missing. Did you have anything to do with that?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't even want to touch one of those creepy things.
I'd better get going.
Later.
Later. Okay, that's it for Dylan. So, let's examine the new tomb.
It's too dark. I need to find something to light the way.
Flashlight?
It's too dark. I need to find something to light the way.
Has Nancy just been carrying that
I need to find a
flashlight
way to
around with
light
her the
this
whole
lamp.
time, even though it's broken? That seems kind of silly, but okay.
I need to find a way to light this entire room.
I actually kind of like this puzzle. This is much better than that previous puzzle of turning mirrors around, huh? Actually, it's kind of strange they have all these extra mirrors, because I don't need those mirrors. I don't even need to use any of those green mirrors. And this is the cat burial tomb, I believe.
It looks like some birds are missing.
You need to find the next, next bird thing.
I need to figure out what the hieroglyphs say first. A threshold to a hidden area, perhaps?
So we need to find a light one. Okay,
I need to
what is
find the one that
light
weighs
one?
less.
Great. Okay, let's find the light one. So we put 3 on each side, and then we weigh it. So this pan went up, therefore the light one is one of those 3. So let me move this here. So light one's one of these 3. I'm just going to weigh 2 of them now. So these are both the same weight, therefore this is the light one.
Mescanet. It must be the cat's name.
Hooray! And this is going to be a puzzle, so I'm taking a picture. And then more papers there. Oh hey, the cat has the Scarab thing. Hi, mummy cat. Ugh. Mummy cat. Well, mummy cat goes over
Hi.
here. Oh hey, how's it going?
Everyone here seems to be hiding something.
Like your boy Dylan. Why do you think he was here?
This is an exciting sight. Who wouldn't want to be here?
Please. The same could be said of anywhere. Dylan has been lying to you.
I'm usually pretty good at knowing when someone is telling the truth.
Yeah,
I
not
thought the
really,
same thing,
Nancy.
but I was wrong too. Dylan knew that Abdullah was an active member of the antiquities black market. He wanted in.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. The reason you couldn't tell he was lying is because he just wasn't telling you the whole truth. He did come here to become a more competitive tour guide, just not in the obvious way. If he could provide tourists with one-of-a-kind antiquities, his business would triple overnight.
I can't believe he'd do that.
Never trust the cute ones. They know what they can get away with.
Maybe she's just jealous that the cute guy was talking to Nancy and not her.
Goodbye.
Until later.
Anyway, I do like how both Abdullah and Jamila call Dylan, hey, your boy.
It
It's
looks like something is missing.
When did he become Nancy's boy? I don't remember this. Okay, so I thought we had a snake to put in there. No, it was just an amulet. So we want to put all these items in the correct order as listed on... Well, as listed on that one puzzle we just solved inside this room. So it was like silver on top, red on top. So it's gonna be this.
All right, Cobras.
Green.
Let's get you to your proper places.
Yellow, purple, blue, red, blue, red. Now yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, red, blue, green. when this place lights up without me having to translate it. Nice.
That's nice and cryptic.
So I think we might need to get Professor Hotchkiss to help this puzzle. Hotchkiss is going to know the clue to that. And we could talk to my boy Dylan. Hey Dylan, what's up? Let's call him too, because I think there's a subplot about him and the antiquities thing.
Hey, Nancy.
Or not.
Bye.
Bye.
Or not. I guess I'm wrong.
Ahoy, hoy!
I need your help with a riddle.
I thought you'd never ask. Do your worst.
The path lies in destiny.
That is not an easy one. I do recall hearing that Nefertari's cat's name meant destiny. That could be a good place to start.
Sounds good to me.
I'll let you go.
I need your help finding some items in the tomb.
Maybe later.
Hotchkiss out!
She doesn't care if I'm like, yeah, maybe later. I'm not doing it, Hotchkiss. And then she's like, oh, okay, fine. Do we have a secret surprise in the tomb yet? Yes, we do. Not the tomb, but here.
I know that sound. I need to figure out where it's coming from. A cobra.
So we're just gonna put the cobra in the trash where it belongs.
I can't believe that actually worked. I'd better find a safe place to keep the cobra before I do anything else.
Yep. Snakes. Why did it have to be
the cobra
snakes?
safe and out of striking distance.
I hate snakes, and that's not really a safe place to put it. It's clearly trying to escape. I hope those are air holes that Nancy put in herself and not like the cobra biting to escape, because otherwise the cobra's gonna get out and kill you, Nancy. Okay, let's buy on Lily. She's got sunglasses like that. She's got a Krollmeister
What a
security
strange
panel.
lock. There has to be something around to help me figure this out.
It's Cobra time, yeah. And curses. Oh, is this the curse? Woo! So that's the curse we were trying to solve. And Nancy can't go into Lily's purse because, well, that's just rude. That would be just rude. Okay, so now that we're finished with Cobra time, let's go over here. Hey, I'm trying to get through this wall here. How do I get through this wall? Is the wall closed off to me?
What?
Whoa!
How could a mummy just appear like this? Oh, something is very wrong.
Yeah, somebody could kick it over and let that snake out. Poking air holes was dangerous. It is not recommended. Yeah, that was not a good plan. Okay. Yeah, so, How do I get through this wall now? There's a funny conversation with Bess about the snake. I could try that, sure. Oh gosh, why is this wall like stuck now? It's supposed to be right open. Oh, it's there? Okay, thanks. The wall was on the other side of the room. Okay, that explains why I
Let's
couldn't
see
find
if destiny really is the path.
So destiny is the path. We're spelling out the cat's name, so this would all be the symbols we saw before. The symbols I took a picture of. You want to click on them. This is kind of cool. This is just like that puzzle in the third Indiana Jones movie, actually. Nancy's Indiana Jones. She's fighting snakes. She's going into tombs, and she's stepping on number tiles. And we found it. The real tomb. This has got to be it, right? This is the Lost Queen. Can I zoom in on the Lost Queen, Nancy? No. Oh no. Now I'm getting stuck again. Wow. Okay.
Can't check. Haven't done. Did that.
Yeah, but seriously, why is Nancy not able to zoom in or around or go left or right? What am I doing wrong now? I can't use my phone,
Can't
can
use
I?
my phone here.
Oh, no. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong? Let's see, I'm not zooming in on this, or this, or that, or that, or that. It won't let me back up. Let's just do the terrible old-fashioned way of, moving my mouse over every part of the screen until it interacts with anything. I have no idea what I did wrong. Okay, maybe save my game here. Yeah, so this can be a tomb save. And then I'll just reload it, I guess? Okay, there we go. So saving and reloading solved the problem.
Wow.
I don't know what that problem was. That was so
These
weird.
look just like the symbols from Lily's game. I should talk to her about it.
Okay, saving and reloading got rid of that problem. And like I said, yes, we needed to play Senate. That way Nancy could do that conversation later on. So that conversation, basically,
Can't open it. It's locked.
we'll get to it in a moment. Yeah, that's just a random error on the, I guess, my part. Okay, and that gives us hidden passageway number whatever the next. Where's the map? Tunnel 4. Woo! I know there's got to be another tunnel somewhere.
Yes?
Talk to Abdullah about the new find. It's on my task list, so let's do that.
I found a gold coffin. It could be Nefertari.
I must see this.
Okay, because he's gone. This time he leaves behind the key to his trunk, so we can go into his trunk and mess around. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Stay out of there!
Darn it! Okay, we need to get rid of Lily because Lily's in the way. But we did need to talk to her about those Senate pieces, so let's do that.
Nancy, have you heard about Dylan?
He'll be fine. He's just going to have a really rough few months.
Nancy, what if I'm next? Maybe Abdullah was right. Maybe I'm not cut out for field work.
Well, maybe.
There was a cobra on my bed.
That is crazy. You're lucky you didn't get hurt. Is it still in there?
No, I took care of it.
Well, I'm never getting any sleep tonight. I imagine you aren't either.
I take it you're not a fan of snakes.
No one on Earth is a fan of snakes. If it lives on dry land and does not have feet, it should not exist. Even thinking about snakes gives me the creeps.
So let's see. I'm trying. We've got a gajillion things we could talk about. The symbols.
Can you tell me what the symbols on the Senate board mean?
The special squares are the House of Rebirth, the House of Happiness, the House of Three Truths, and the House of Re Atom. That represents the House of Water.
What's the House of Water?
In the desert, water is very important, obviously. But when the desert is creeping in, stripping away all of the grazing lands, the House of Water became a powerful idea. It was the element the ancient Egyptians revered and were terrified of offending.
I found a gold coffin. We might really be on our way to finding Nefertari.
Yay!
I can't believe it's really her! The lost queen, and we found her! Do you have any idea what this means?
She'll need a new nickname?
Very funny, but I do suppose you're right. What do you think about the returned queen? I should write that down. Nancy, you and me, we're going to be in the history books.
I look forward to being mentioned in many 6th grade essays.
True. But Nancy, you need to realize that this is important. How many people actually get to be part of something important?
Nancy's pretty relaxed about finding this amazing find.
There's a mummy in the coffin. Do you know anything about that?
There's a what? In the where?
A mummy in the...
No, I heard you. I've got to see this myself.
Abdullah needs you.
Thanks. I'll be right back. And do not touch a thing.
Yeah, so now we can just lie to get rid of Lily. Just lie and say, hey, Abdullah needs you.
Who would lie about this?
So, Jamila apparently lied. She's not a member of Spied. Wow.
I knew something didn't seem right.
And Abdullah apparently decided to stay with Lily. He picked Lily personally, even though she was in trouble and did something bad in the past, like cheating to get her, I don't know what exactly she did. Probably cheated on a test. Yeah. Why couldn't we lie earlier? I don't know.
Check. That's done. Haven't done that. Still have to do. Check.
Did that.
That's done. That's done. Check.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Haven't
search
done that.
Jamila's bag again. Okay, well, I'll search Jamila's bag again, but in a moment. I want to solve this puzzle now that I've actually got the tile from the tomb, from the golden tomb.
All the birds are here. I must need to press them in a certain way. I need to figure out what it is.
So you remember the wall with the mural of the birds on it? That's your clue to this puzzle. You want to press the birds in, you know, the way they appear on that wall. And that gives us a hidden passageway here. This hidden passageway, which nobody else has been in before, except, wait, somebody has been in here before.
This is a match to Lily's sunglasses. What was she doing sneaking around in the tunnels?
Lily!
This looks important.
So how did Lily get here? I opened it just now. Nobody else has been in here. Oh, and there's a note. More papers from the old expedition. These are all notes. Yeah. Journal notes. Oh, and this is the clue for the 8 birds. Okay, I see. That's it. Lily just freezes time and snuck in before Nancy. That's how she did it? Wow. Lily, that's kind of amazing.
Hi.
You don't really believe in any of this alien stuff, do you?
Of course I do. What's gotten into you, Nancy?
I've seen Sonny's letter. He says you've never taken one of his classes. How do you explain that?
Fine. You've made your point. What do you want from me?
The truth, for a change.
I guess the truth is mine to tell, and yours to find out.
So who are you here for? Abdullah or Nefertari?
Who says I'm here for either?
Common sense.
You're an interesting one, Nancy.
You didn't answer my question.
If you ever want to hear my answer, we'll need to reach an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
You don't speak a word of this to anyone here.
So she's not actually an alien maniac. She is here for...
Oh, sure.
The time is not right. Wait.
For something later. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess about 5 minutes she will tell us what's going on.
So you don't actually believe in aliens?
Thanks, Jamila.
Right. Except...
Except what?
Sonny. He really is special.
What do you mean? How so?
I can't be the one to tell you. If you ever need to know, he'll find you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I saw something very strange near the tomb.
You did?
I think we're like vaguely setting up for game number 30, the Shattered Medallion. Okay, so Jamila's bag has this top secret thing.
What is Jamila actually up to?
So she is following up on Abdullah, and she hates Abdullah. Oh my gosh. I think that's it.
Check. Still have. That's done. Haven't done that. Haven't. That's. Can't check that off. Check.
Okay, I've done everything. I haven't explored the Antiquities tent yet.
Still have to do that.
Wow. I can't believe the game thinks I haven't explored the Antiquities tent. Okay, so Jamila disappeared and we need to give her some time in order to come back. Yeah, everybody is just so cryptic in this game. That's something I don't really like. I wish we had one character who was more straightforward. I think Abdullah is the most straightforward character of them all. Although he does like to go on self-aggrandizing metaphors and such.
Hi, Bess.
Nancy, how goes the old mummy hunt?
Good, I think. Maybe bad.
Something happened, didn't it?
There was a sandstorm, and the professor from Kingston had to be taken to the hospital.
Oh, that was
Nancy,
forever ago,
careful out
Nancy.
there.
That was
It
like
sounds
2
dangerous.
hours ago. It doesn't matter
I
anymore.
will.
George is all wrapped up in that new job of hers. But you can call me anytime you need help. Full disclosure, while I do play an Egyptologist on television, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay, so let's see if there is... Where's that funny conversation about the snake? Here we go.
I found a cobra on my bunk.
Nancy, I've been reading up on curses, and this is one of the hallmarks of a classic curse. Once the seal has been opened, the creatures of the desert get all riled up and turn against the interlopers. You guys are the interlopers, by the way.
I know.
Is it still there?
No, I think someone put it there.
Who do you think would do that?
Okay, so who should we accuse of putting the snake in place? Lily, Dylan, Bess, Abdullah, or Jamila? You know, I can save here, right? I can save.
You.
Honestly, Nancy, let it go. That was a harmless little garter snake, and we were kids. Anyway, it was George's idea. I think. It seems Georgie.
What exactly is George's job that she's doing? I mean, Bess says, hey, George has this job. What is that job?
No, I think someone put it there.
Who do you think would do that?
Lily. She spends the most time in the tent. It could be her.
She's off my Christmas card list. I'd try looking through her things to see if you can find proof.
Okay.
No, I think someone put it there.
Who do you think would do that?
Abdullah.
I don't know. It sounds like if he had a problem with you, he wouldn't bother with the cobragram.
I'll catch you later.
See ya!
George is just out babysitting. I guess she could be out babysitting. Who knows what George is doing? Nancy failed to mention she hid the cobra in a terrible location. Yeah, Nancy forgot to mention that. Oh no, Jamila's not back yet. We need to wait. I don't know. I think it's like a certain amount of time before she reappears. I haven't timed it. Wow, everyone's gone. There's nothing I can do besides call people on the phone. Okay, let's call my boy Dylan.
Hello?
Guess what? I found a fake mummy.
Gross.
Why gross?
Well, that means someone had one of those laying around, so gross.
Lily wanted to say hello.
Oh, good. Tell her I say, I don't know, I'm knackered. Make it sound good. What have you been up to?
Lily had me help her with some amulets she couldn't identify. Apparently I'm pretty good at it.
What do you mean she couldn't identify?
They were pretty beat up. She said that type of thing wasn't her forte anyway, so I helped.
Well, that's not true.
Huh?
Well, that's her specialty. She lied to you.
Why would she do that?
Maybe she wanted to distract you. Maybe she was feeling lazy.
Why should I trust you?
I don't exactly have a lot to gain from lying to you at this point.
So, Lily lied to me just to get out of doing work. What a jerk.
All right, if you want me to believe you, tell me why you were at the site.
I really am a guide.
That can't be it.
It is. Look, maybe I wanted to get my name in the papers, but that's it. Times are really tough. People aren't taking vacations like they used to.
Goodbye.
I'll be seeing ya.
Or not. I don't know if we're actually going to be seeing you. Okay. Yeah, Lily's just gone forever. Abdullah's gone forever. Everyone's just gone. It makes me sad. Well, I guess it makes sense that Abdullah's hanging around the gold coffin, right? He's got a legitimate reason to be gone. Here we go.
Hi, Nancy.
You have returned.
What is this strange symbol on your bag?
What are you talking about?
It's all over. I've seen it on the walls.
It's nothing.
You're here because of Abdullah, aren't you?
In part. I don't like him.
Why?
Because he's on the take, and he stages.
Stages?
He dumps things he has into a site to make it more exciting.
That's a big accusation.
It's the truth. Where did that mummy you found come from?
I still haven't found out.
It came from him.
Wait a second. I never told you about that.
I heard about it. People talk. I have more proof than I need.
But what? Why? Who was talking to her about this hidden mummy?
You really seem to hate Abdullah. Why?
Egypt is not for sale. Not anymore. The land has been plagued by men like him, with it tearing out the soul of this country out of greed, and they do not care what they lose along the way.
Whoa.
I need to know right now why you're here. I have the authority to have you removed unless you tell me immediately.
You do not.
You want to try me?
Fine, Nancy. I'm here to see that Nefertari is returned to where she belongs.
Why?
Because it is my destiny to do this, or to die trying. There is very old magic at work here, and I do not care what you believe. It is true. Ramses II, he knew the temples would be plundered by men like Abdullah. He knew the land would suffer tyrants, that she would be at risk. He had to know that his greatest love would survive all of this. He had her hidden and called upon our bloodline. Every daughter in my family must seek Nefertari, and only when the time is right will we be able to find her.
Then what?
Then she's returned to her rightful place, and we are relieved of our duty. When I was young, my mother died. I was told she'd been in an automobile accident.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
When I came of age, a letter came. My mother wrote it before I was born. She knew the search for Nefertari would probably kill her, that she was bound by fate, as am I. One day, I will have a daughter, and she will never receive such a letter. The search ends with me, not Abdullah.
Do you really believe all of that?
Yes.
But why the fake aliens?
Okay, so that's the storyline. So, going back thousands of years, every daughter in her family has been given the task to find the lost tomb of Nefertari, and to basically save her from evil people.
Abdullah told the press he thinks alien followers are stupid. Stupid people are no threat to him.
So you hid in plain sight?
Exactly. Here, take this.
This is from Lily, isn't it?
Yes.
I really would wish we could find out more about this, you know, her entire bloodline, the Daughters of Nefertari, this secret organization. It sounds fascinating. But I think that's it. I think that's what these pages are. These are from one of the members of the Daughters of Nefertari, who sadly died here in the 60 years ago when everybody died.
Back so soon?
I'll catch you later.
Until later.
Yeah, so this must have been Jamila's mother or grandmother who left these things. Yeah, but I mean, 1,000-year-old group, just this really long conspiracy to find the tomb. That's kind of crazy.
These numbers should help. Let's see if I can open it now.
I don't know. It's like, do I believe that more, or do I believe the alien stuff more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 8, 4, and then 3. Oh, whoops. Got it. So, slithering snakes. Lily sent the snake.
What is Lily up to?
Lily, for whatever reason, put the snake in Nancy's room, and that's terrible. And Lily stole this piece of paper, because Lily's a terrible, terrible person.
Why would Lily have this?
No, really, Lily is just a terrible, terrible person here. Dear Bianca, I finally made it on my first dig. You need to get the same dream as me and go on a dig in Greece.
I'd better take shelter in the tomb. This storm is intense.
And we cannot confront Lily or anyone about that because, well, it's a terrible storm. Let's get inside, quick. So, man, Lily, I can't believe you would do that. What a terrible person. What a jerk. What a mean thing to do. Putting a snake in Nancy's bed.
If I combine what Lily said with John's notes, I should be able to figure this out.
So that final piece of paper we just got, it says we need to press all 5 pieces in a certain order. I'm I'm kind of surprised Lily didn't solve this puzzle herself, because she knew what all these symbols meant, and she had the piece of paper the entire time.
Nefertari. It's gotta be.
And just what do you think you are doing?
Lily? Lily? Is that you? What are you doing? Were you following me? This whole thing with the curse, it was you.
No, it wasn't.
Dylan is in the hospital because of you.
It wasn't supposed to happen. I just wanted him to leave.
Why?
I can't say. I'm not going to say. What do you...
Come on, Lily, I want an explanation. Why did you just try to kill Dylan? What was Dylan doing to stop you? Why was he causing problems? Mostly he was staying outside doing nothing all day long. How was she able to, like, set up that room so it would like, collapse and kill Dylan? That's what I want to know. And how much of this was, Lily, and how much was, the main culprit? That's another good question.
What do you mean you can't say? Is someone helping you?
Even if I wanted to tell you, there's nothing you could do.
Lily, look out!
Yeah, she's like, you couldn't do anything, so I'm not gonna tell you. I didn't even want to tell you to begin with, so now I double don't want to tell you. Thanks, Lily.
Lily?
I'm fine.
Lily.
Are you okay in there?
I'm fine.
Like, you just entered my room through the wall. I want an explanation. Wait, what? So apparently Lily I mean, the only explanation I'm coming up with here is Lily somehow had access to this area long before Nancy did. That way she was able to leave the trap for Dylan and leave her sunglasses thing in here. So there must be like another secret tunnel that only Lily knows about. I'm just guessing. I'm just trying to make sense of this. So let's see. Well, Abdullah's not here, is he? And I can't go outside because...
I'm stuck. There better be another way out.
And Lily does not seem fine, right? It's like, I'm fine. Are you sure?
Are you okay in there?
I'm fine.
Lily?
I'm fine.
I should, like, try to help her. Or not. No. Instead, I'm gonna get Jamila to help.
Nancy, what's the matter? What happened?
How did you not
It's
notice?
Lily. She's been caught in a cave-in. We need to get her help.
This is no accident. Abdullah did this, didn't he?
I don't know. I need to go get her help. But I don't want to leave her here with him.
Let me help her. If Abdullah comes back, I'm ready for him. Take this signal box, go above, and call for help. I'll take care of Lily.
A key? Is there a second exit?
Yes.
Oh, and here's a puzzle.
I can't just leave Lily.
And you can't help her by staying. Go, call for help. If you see Abdullah, run.
Okay, we're gonna do that. If we see him, we should run. Okay. I don't think we're actually gonna see him, and I can't call anybody because I'm inside the tomb. Oh well. Hint Hotline doesn't have anything for me to do. Okay. So let's see. The other exit was here. No, it wasn't. It was here. No, it wasn't? Okay, I've got to find it. It was somewhere here on the left. Right. This gate with a modern lock that nobody was questioning. Well, guess what? Jamila had the key to this gate. Cool. And the riddle is, okay, the ancient reptile leads the way under a blazing sun. So ancient reptile leads the way.
Oh, there must be a way I can make it to that door.
Means this.
I need to find the correct head.
It's the ancient reptile. And then next it's gonna be the little bird. Then the green cat. Finally it's going to be the sun. Yeah, these clues are not too super useful. So let's see. Ancient reptile. Dressed in red, joined by the child. Cat's footprint. I don't know. Anyways, it's the Sun Woman. And now Nancy can escape. Hooray! Way to go, Nancy. This is kind of a cool room. We've got those cool statues. Anyway, escaping!
Nancy, why do you look so frightened?
The curse! It was you!
Good. For once, I do not have to explain myself to you. Unless, of course, you can't figure out what happens now.
You won't get away with this!
No, I will get away. You will not. You should consider yourself lucky. You will have a beautiful tomb for all eternity.
You'll have to catch me first. The stones come up from the floor when the colors match. More platforms. If I can create a path to the other side fast enough, I'll be able to escape.
So this endgame sequence, yeah, I don't even know where they are. I guess she's like in a room that's high above the main room of the area, and she's just trying to get here. So it needs to connect blue to blue. Okay, so yellow to yellow. And now we want...
not get away!
I better not make any mistakes.
Now I want to not make any mistakes. Well, I can't go down red to red, right? So I'm gonna have to go right... Oh, wrong way. Whoops. So I have a limited number of moves. He just waits for Nancy to make a move before he takes a jump. Because he's really gentlemanly like that. Okay, so that's yellow to yellow. Red to red up here. Yellow to yellow. Here we go. Got it.
Leaving so soon?
Oh no! He beat me to the exit!
That's that. Now come on, Nancy. I'm dying to see Nefertari.
Yay! John saved us!
Dear Hannah, the police eventually arrived and arrested Abdullah. John suspects when his case goes to trial, we'll be learning a lot more about Abdullah's crimes against archaeology.
Yeah.
If you ask me, ancient and modern Egypt will be much better without him. Lily was rescued from the tomb unharmed. She was initially taken into custody, but was released once Abdullah claimed full responsibility for everything that went wrong at the dig. I guess he really did believe she deserved a second chance. From what I hear, Lily is currently studying paleontology. I imagine she'll be happier in a career that doesn't involve daily contact with mummies. Dylan has nearly recovered and will soon be resuming his tours of ancient Egypt. Hopefully he's had enough of the black market. Maybe I'll check in on one of his tours to see how he's doing. Jamila was wary when John returned to the site, but the two of them soon hit it off. John has promised to have Nefertari return to her rightful place beside Ramses II, and Jamila has been brought on to assist with the entire process. Jamila dropped her alien act and soon proved herself to be a skilled Egyptologist. I wouldn't be surprised if she and John end up working together for some time to come. Professor Hotchkiss has decided to revise her book to include our discovery of Nefertari's true tomb. I'm looking forward to reading it, just as much as I'm looking forward to her taking me off speed dial. As for me, I'm happy to have had an adventure and delighted to be headed home. There's nothing like the end of a mystery when all of the pieces fit together and everything is... And I just remembered I forgot to let the cobra go.
Oh no!
Well, I'd better go take care of that. Guess I'll be getting home a little later than anticipated. Here's hoping that releasing an angry cobra isn't as much of a bad idea as it sounds. Love, Nancy.
Yep, so that's the end of the game. So, yeah. So John, apparently he showed up, and that's his contribution to the game. He shows up, he smacks Abdullah in the back of the head, and just saves the day. Instead of tying up the culprit or getting the police, they go inside to check out the tomb first. Because, you know, priorities. I don't know. This one? Wrong. Oh well. Okay. Well, that was it for Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen. Yeah, I like... John is amazing, yeah. So, Lily, I guess she kind of gets a free pass on putting the snake in Nancy's area and doing all that, you know, trying to kill Dylan. Yeah, because she was kind of forced into doing it by Abdullah. Maybe that's what Abdullah and Lily were fighting about. He was forcing her to do evil stuff. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. Yeah, I can't think of any better explanation. Okay, and Jamila pretending to be an alien fanatic for some reason. I'm still not... Yeah, Lily should be punished for her evil deeds, yes. And Jamila, well, you know, it does kind of make sense. She was pretending to be crazy that way. But that doesn't quite make sense. She wanted to be crazy. She wanted Abdullah to think she was stupid and crazy, and that way he wouldn't suspect her of being a super genius who was trying to foil his plans. But at the same time, if he thinks she's crazy and a weird alien freak, he would want to kick her off the site and not let her be anywhere around. So that you know, there was that danger that Jamila wandered into. Oh well, that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody.